la 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 la.
Hello and welcome to Jebus Adventures, and this is Tekkit Legends. We are here in my railcraft room, I guess you'd call it. But I have made a little bit of a change. Like, obviously not much of a change, big one, but I've listened to what you said. Somebody, I completely forget who and I'm very sorry, but said I should now cook coal blocks rather than coal items, I guess, which should now make blocks of coal coke. So now, although it does take longer to smelt each block, which it makes sense, it should, but it means I can leave it going for longer without having to put more coal in it manually. So I can just put a stack of that, which is like putting 9 stacks of coal in it. So it means I'll go for 9 times as long without needing attention, and I should be able to get a whole bunch of, oh my goodness, crescent oil in this tank here. So this is filling up. It's like half full now, isn't it? Look at that. Nearly half full. That's really cool. And it looks so cool when it fills up too. When you see it coming through the top here, it just sort of like pours in through the top. It's really cool. But I like that. I like that a lot. But yes, so this room is not the prettiest, so I should probably redo it at some point, make it look a bit nicer. But at the moment, I'm not really in here an awful lot. It's just here to grab bits for railcraft, etc., which I think I'm almost done with now, really. It's like I've got the bits that I need. I can obviously need to make some more bits at some point for more tracks to different islands, etc. But for the most part now, I think we can put a pin in that and move on to something else for now. This works really well. I haven't made one over there yet. I said I was going to make another one of these systems as setups, or maybe I was going to put some underground, wasn't I? Like made some a bit like more streamlined underneath, but I haven't bothered doing any of that yet, and I haven't built one over there yet either. What I have done instead, if I jump on here and send us across this really cool trade system, it's so fast, isn't it? It's awesome. You can see I have started doing a little bit over here, so I've not done much. I've just done some little tests basically to see if what I'm thinking might work. So if we get up to the top of here, you'll see this is still just abandoned and stuff here. I've been trying out the different couple of blocks. So I want to start making this a real building now. Like I want to give it a roof of some sort. I mean, not really a roof. You'll see as I build it. I hope to try and do that today if I can. But I don't really like the look of stone. I think stone looks too, I don't know, bitty. It looks too natural. I want this to look more refined like the iron. But obviously the iron's a bit, I don't know, it's not hard to make, but it's expensive, isn't it? I suppose I could use steel. Steel's a cool looking block, isn't it? That's darker. It's a block of steel. But I mean, that's a lot of EMC too, isn't it, to be fair? Let's have a look at that. I didn't even think about that. Let's try that now, actually. I've got a steel in here, haven't I? Where haven't I got steel in here? I thought I did. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's because I've got that bit of bone meal in there, which you will understand why shortly. There we go. A block of steel. What do these look like? Do these look any better if I bang these through a little bit? If I paste you down there. Oh, actually, they look pretty good. They look pretty good, actually. I quite like that. That might be what I was after. Okay, so I'm going to use a lot of EMC today. Basically, I wasn't sure what to do. So I made concrete here, which is made from like rebars from over there in the railcraft machine. It's a lot of 3 bars of iron to make a rebar, and it's a bit of a slow process. And you need 4 of them, I think, maybe even 5 of them per 8 blocks. So it's not really the most easy to make recipe. Then I tried it over here. We got a bleached bone block, which you had to make bleached clay, mixing clay with bone meal, and then you cook that into this block. So again, not the easiest thing to make in the world, and again, no EMC either, so I couldn't reproduce it massively. This I like the look of, but I don't think it fits with this design that well. And this I like the look of a lot more than stone, but looking at it, it looks just like a lighter version of stone. Like you can see there's still the same notches on like the same parts of the block, so it's kind of annoying. Look at this, right? Look at this. See here, it's got like this light Tetris shaped piece here. It's like 2 down, 3 across. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube. It might be compressed to hell, but there's a piece right here I'm massing over right now. And on the same part of this block, it's right there too. So it's literally just a lighter version of stone. And although I like that, it's kind of, I like the look of stone, but I'd like it to look a bit more machine-y. This does that, but I kind of feel cheated that it's expensive, but it looks the same as stone, just a little bit lighter. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's like, even if it is worth it, I'm not sure I agree with the principle. However, this steel I've just discovered right now, I think will do the job for me. I think that's what I want. But I need to replace this last bit here with stone because it's going to bug me otherwise. There we go. Put that back in there. And I think I will now do the rest of it out of steel. I think I've decided it's pretty awesome. I don't care about this. It's fine. Get rid of all of this. And we're going to, oh my god, put it down to stone instead. So what I want to do with this, I don't want to put it like make it completely encased, because the whole point of it is next to a platform, like an oil rig. But I want it to be a little bit more futuristic-y than just a flat platform. That looks a bit lame, doesn't it? So I'm gonna do steel. That's a very expensive block to use this out of, but that's fine. I'm going to use steel along the edges, and I'm going to try and make a sort of cage type thing out of it. It's flat, easier. So I'm just going to have these 4 like flat parts. Ooh, get rid of that. Sort of arc over, if you get what I mean. So it'll be like if I have that coming up 2, maybe even 3, and then it'll come out maybe like this, and then meet in the middle at some point. Maybe we can get up that way instead now. Oh, that's going to look awful, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing here at all. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to wing this on at least one of these, and then I'll just duplicate it on the rest of them. Let's have it come flat there, I guess, and then up like this until the middle, which is going to be pretty close. Is that the middle? No, it's not quite. It's nearly there. It basically is. Is that the middle now? Right, so that would be the middle there. Is that going to look lame as hell? It doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Okay, so it went up 2, then 1, 1, 1, then across 2, 1, 1, across 2, 1, 1. I'm never going to remember that, am I? But that's the idea anyway. So I'll have... This will be thicker, like this sort of thickness. Oh god, it's gone away. I've run out of my stack already. Okay, hold on, I need to get some more steel, don't I? Clearly going to need a lot of steel here. Steel, and I'll throw this stuff back into there. Oh, I can't because it's not got the MC. Never mind. Why does it do the concrete? I'm throwing it away. I don't care. I don't want the concrete at all. It's not what I want. It's not what I'm about, that life. I just want to put this all along here. We can delete the inside ones afterwards. It's going to be sort of 3 thickness, I think. And then maybe I can put some glass bits in between it, along the edges maybe. I think it'll look okay. Maybe, as long as I can actually mirror it, as long as I can duplicate it. That's what really matters here. If I mess that up, it's going to look really strange. And it might even look really strange afterwards, but this is all I've got. It's all I can think of. I've been sitting in here in my world trying to work out what to do with this platform. And this is my only, literally my only thought. Like, I can't think of how to do it as a building in any other way. But that's fine. We'll work this out. So it's 2 up first, wasn't it? Then out 1, then 1 up? No, 2 up again. And then it was 3 1s, wasn't it? So if I go 1, 2, is that the 3 I want? No, it's 4. Okay. This is going to be a strange one. And then it's going to come in 2, and then up 1, and then up another 1, and then across 2, then up 1. Oh god, I'm nervous now. It's about to meet at the middle, and then this doesn't look the same, does it? Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. So it comes to there. Okay, I think it might be the same actually. I might have done that. I might have succeeded. Let's have a look. If I put all these extra blocks on, see if it looks like it matches. I'll go above it at the top. Oops. And see if it looks the same from above. And then I'll go from a distance too, to see if it looks the same like that too. Because obviously if I can't tell that it's terrible from a distance, then it doesn't really matter if it's bad, does it, I guess. So looking at this like that, I don't like this flat bit here. I don't like it. It does match. It looks like it's the same, but I don't like it. So can I put another block along there? Will that fix it? Is that the bit I wanted? Yeah. So that's better. So it's got another flat bit in the middle now, but it looks like it makes more sense now. So it goes tall, tall, small, 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 flat, flat, peak. It's another language there, but that made sense to me. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Let's get rid of that bit, and this bit, and that bit, and this bit. Oh no, I need that bit. And I'll put one there too. So I might even keep that middle part. So this middle sort of spine down the center. I kind of like that. I might keep that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might get rid of it afterwards. But we're playing this by ear. So I get rid of you and you. And no, you. And was that it? I think so. Okay, so I think we've got this. I think we've got a plan. It might look like garbage when it's done, but I think we have a plan. So let's put this into motion now. So it's up 2, out 1, up 2, out 1, 2, 3. Then it's I forgot how I did it right now. So up 2, and then it went 1, 2, 3, 4, then across 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 across 2, yeah. Then 2, then 1, then up. 2, 1, the top. I think is this matched. Oh no, it doesn't match up. What have I done wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Oh. Hold up. Right. So this one. What's happened here? Oh god, these blocks underneath are confusing the crap out of me now. 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes, and then on the fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the fifth one. That's what's happened. You. And then you. And then it went 1, so it goes 2, 2, 1, right? 2, 2, 1. Yes. 2, 2, 1. And then straight across. Wait, is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So that's what mistake I made there. That's what I went wrong. So straight into the center. Fine. Yeah, that works for me. Right, let's get you into the lung there. Okay. All right. I think we got this. I don't know if it's going to look any good or not, but I think it's okay. I'm fairly confident. Question mark. You know how it's confident when you say it squeaky like that. It's like I'm fairly confident. That's usually a sign that I'm not confident at all. But so far, I'm actually reasonably happy. So now it's going to get a bit different because this is not quite the same shape at this side. So I guess I'll come down instead. That'll work. Yes, I like that. That's a good plan. So that's the center. So we can ignore that one. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks that way. And then it went down 1. And then it went down another one. Then it came out by 2. Then it goes down by 2. Again. Then it's the 1, doesn't it? So on that 2 platform, that's the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this 5th one, it went down by 2. So this is where it would end normally. So that was, yeah, that's the line. Okay. Okay. So now I'm obviously not going to keep this all here because this is now going to get in the way of the entrance part to the train system. Let's bang that back in there because it'll bug me otherwise. I'll replace it with something else later on, perhaps. Ooh, go on, get you. Yes. Right, let's just see how this looks. So they finish the last line off. We'll have a quick look how it looks and we'll see what we're dealing with here. Okay, I kind of like it, actually. I kind of like it. This is kind of how I imagined it. And I know I sound surprised, but things that I imagine don't often work in the game. Oh yes, that looks okay. That looks okay. So this is where the reactor's going to be, by the way. If you're wondering what the plan is, if you've forgotten what I've been talking about, or if you've missed it, or if you're joining in just now, whatever, we're going to have a giant-ass big reactor here. Like I say a giant big reactor. It's going to be a big reactor that's going to be giant shape. So if I type in big reactor, it's this mod. We're going to get a big reactor from big reactors, but we're going to make a giant one. And hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to upgrade it to actively cooled one. So we'll have the reactor sort of suspended in here. I reckon it'll probably fill that square and then come down to probably about this height. So it's going to be quite a large one. And then we can have a hole to the top of here, then have the turbine sticking at the top. That'd look pretty cool, right? I reckon it would look pretty cool. I'm happy with this. I'm really kind of smiling actually. This looks really quite good. I'm quite pleased with this. I don't know if you'll agree, but fuck it. I like it. Alright, can I put in like some sort of archway here maybe? Is this going to look like garbage? Obviously, but will that be okay? Maybe if I get rid of this corner block here. Maybe I could put wedges, carpenter's wedge slopes on them. Would that, do you reckon that look alright? Do you reckon it would look terrible? It might look terrible. Let's have a look. If I grab some carpenter's wedges, I'll get a few of them, and I'll get a few more steel too while I'm here actually. Bosh. Bosh, 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 bosh. There we go. So I'm burning through MC rapidly here, but it's for the greater good. Alright, let's try along here. Bam, bam, bam. See what this looks like. Because obviously if you put too many of these things in, the frame rate does drop a little bit on my computer, because my computer is basically a potato. So I don't want to do too many really, but if it looks good, then it might be worth it, is what I'm thinking. So the train station I built over the other edge, that does hit my frame rate a little bit. now. I sort of do get a little bit of frame issues over there sometimes, and that's a very small building with a very few carpenter's blocks. So the more I think about it, the more of a bad idea this seems. But does it look good? I kind of prefer it without, actually. I think it looks too straight now. Like, this bit here that, as blocks, looks like a curve, looks obviously a straight line now. I'm not sure I like that, actually. Well, the more you know. I think I prefer it without, actually. Maybe with stairs might look good. Oh, use the pickaxe there, don't I? Because it's got metal in it. Stairs might be okay, but I think that seems like an unnecessary amount of blocks. So yeah, I'm not going to bother. That's fine. I'll leave it like this. I'm happy with this. I preferred the smile that it gave me looking at the original build to the, well, kinda, that this gave me instead, which is exactly my thought process. If you wondered what might be going through my head then, it was those words and that pitch. Exactly. Okay, so that's it then. That's alright. I like that. Do you think I should put glass in the gap? Like, should I make it an entire dome and seal it in with glass? Or does that look really weird? Or maybe just do one more zigzag of glass up there, perhaps? But it's on a diagonal, so it's going to be really difficult. I could put maybe some glass around the top. It's just a bit of a peak. Let's just check for glass in here. Glass. I've got some stained grey one. Yeah, that could work. Let's throw that in there for now. So I'm thinking maybe if I just put the glass there, or maybe even a little bit lower than that, actually. Oops. So it could come out to perhaps this level, maybe, even? Let's just fill those gaps in there, break those bits again. Oh my god, so slow breaking glass and I'm flying. That's weird. Alright, thank you. Does that look... It's subtle, but I think I like it, actually. Maybe if I get some like black stained glass, that could look cool. I mean, I could fill it with glass. Should we give it a go on one segment? Just fill it with glass, see what it looks like. The stained grey one, or grey stained grey stained glass, not the grey stained grass. So I'm just going to come along here, and I'll pop it along this way. I'll have to delete these blocks afterwards, but otherwise, I think this will be okay. Now, how am I going to get it to go across here? Oh, it's flat there, isn't it? So it comes out again, one. Okay. And then here. Yeah, this should be reasonably easy. It's hard to see. My god, I can't actually see where the blocks are, because obviously it's glass. But this might look alright. In fact, I might not even need to delete the ones underneath. I can leave them probably all there, can't I, actually? Because it's transparent, so not an issue, hopefully. Alright, we're just going to see what this looks like. If it's garbage, I'll delete it all off camera, save you watching me remove everything that I've just built. But otherwise, this has promise, I think. Oh god, that's a mistake. Get rid of that. What do I use to break that quickly? What's the fastest tool? A sword? Nah, it's a pickaxe, but I think it's all the same, really. How strange. Okay, there it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't actually see where I'm placing them. They're like little ghost blocks. It's like when I tried to build the dome in one of the very old Star Trek series that I did, using the that building block, whatever you call it. I don't know what it's called now. The one from oh, okay, that's straight down there, isn't it? You know the one where you put a block in the middle of the room and then just click on it and it makes like a white ghost map of where your block should be? It looks like this, but even harder to see. But I think the building itself is actually going okay. It's going to look very straight. Like, it's not probably going to match up to these blocks very well. Although, it almost does, actually. Holy crap, it actually kind of does. Does this look okay, or does it look terrible? It looks... it looks okay. That looks okay. I'm okay with okay. Look at that. That's alright, isn't it? Holy shit. I'm actually quite surprised. I think I've done good. How's it off on the inside? Because I'm obviously going to be indoors. Oh, that looks alright. That genuinely looks alright. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happy with this. That does look cool, doesn't it? Look at that. I enjoy that a lot. It reminds me a lot now, like the Tekkit Light server. One of the older spawns for that, when I ran a server under there, we had the underwater one. The dome at the top with the tree in the middle. It reminds me of this. Oh, yes, this is right up my street. I am going to do this. So I'm not going to do it all right now. I'll probably end the episode off in a few minutes. God, I need to throw my coffee everywhere then. Oh, my God. So I've got a timer on my watch, making sure I know how long I'm going for. And I have a mug of coffee next to me. And I got my... is that right? No, already you. I'm missing this up already. I went to look at my watch to see what time we were on. And I nearly knocked my coffee over in the process. But I did see the timer, and it says... about 20 seconds left on my timer, so that works out well for me. There we go, you might be able to hear it going off the vibrations. Yep, there we go, I'll stop that. So, I will do this between episodes. It won't take me long, I'll just get a lid of glass and bump out the rest of the walls for this. Then next episode, maybe we'll start the reactor. Obviously nothing to power yet, but if we make the reactor next episode, then maybe we can make the pumps the episode after that, and then maybe after that we can start pumping some oil? Perhaps. We need to place the storage. I'm going to put a tank. Maybe I can hang it from the bottom? Checking the oil tank underneath? Nah, that'd look weird. The supports are needed. Oh, they look cool supports, don't they? Oh, this is going to look really cool. I'm really happy with this. I really am. This isn't what I was imagining when I first thought of the idea, but now that I'm seeing it coming in, yes, I'm pleased. But there we go. I will leave this episode here for today. I will do another in a couple of days, hopefully. I am going to be going on holiday to Abu Dhabi for a week or so. So I'm going to record these all back to back on one day and hopefully get them all edited and rendered out in time for me to go away. And I might do it with some other videos too. So keep an eye out for other stuff on the channel if you're interested in my channel, my content, rather than just Minecraft. I will have some interesting things coming, hopefully, if I can manage to do it. I'm very pressed for time. I've got to work a long week because they don't want me to go on holiday, so they're like, well, you got to do loads of hours beforehand. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to do a bunch of these recorded back to back, and hopefully we'll get some progress on the way. So, I'm really happy with that. I really am. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.